Hope everybody's doing okay. I'm not doing too bad. I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. Let's see what kind of messages come out for us today. This will be for all those who are already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process. 5-5 up on the clock, guys, as I'm looking up there. So right away, I'm feeling a little bit of taken back by an energy. This could be an energy of somebody who is really focused on you and it's kind of taken you back. I kind of feel like some of us are in this energy of not knowing what to expect from a situation, a person, especially when it comes to a love interest. But for some of you, this just could be unconditional love coming from a friend, a family member, or what have you. But the Ace of Hearts tells me that there's a new beginning in love. This may be something that you are manifesting, because I'm feeling like a manifestation. This is something you've been thinking about, dreaming about, especially daydreaming is what they're saying. So many of you, this dream is coming to fruition. However, I feel like there's like this energy taking me back a little bit. So there may be some surprises that you may be... I don't know what I'm trying to say. There's like, I feel like there's going to be surprises that are going to happen. And these surprises may be what takes you back. But I do feel like Spirit is asking you to trust the process of how something is working out. How this situation, how this love endeavor, how this communication or this connection with a friend or family member or whatever it may be. But whatever it is definitely a connection in love. Okay. It doesn't always have to be a romantic partner when I'm talking about love. But this is referring to a connection with someone. Now, this could also be referring to a connection with someone in partnership, meaning a partnership for a business or some sort of adventure is what I'm feeling. But Spirit is saying, you know, it's up to us to show you how things are going to work out and what your next steps are. So it's up to you to pay attention to what your next steps are and what you need to do. This situation is going to bring a lot of passion, a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. I do feel like it has in the past, what Spirit has shown me is like before this reading, in the past there has been a lot of like crucial times or critical times of healing trauma, going through healing things that have to do with relationships or connections in the past, things that brought a lot of turmoil, may have came with a little bit of detriment, and I don't even know why they're saying that, but it came with a little bit of detriment. But I do feel like there's been a shift, there's been a change, and whatever this change is that's happening, it's one that is focused around Christ Consciousness, which is unconditional love, giving of your time and energy unconditionally, not expecting anything in return. This is also talking about that part of you and that part of the other person that has been healing themselves from trauma, from patterns, from past connections or past relationships that maybe they had trustworthy issues in, or, you know, issues with, you know, not feeling like they or the other person is faithful. But either way it goes, I feel like there has been a shift and a change, and one or both, 333, I'm feeling more so both people that this reading is talking about, to where you know, there's unconditional love, there's compassion, there's non-judgmental energy. And I even feel like this non-judgmental energy 345 is not just talking about you not judging yourself, but this is also talking about not judging the other person and vice versa. So there is a shift in energy where you're becoming more trusting in the energy that is happening. You're becoming more trusting in how things are going to pan out, how things are going to happen, and things of that sort, which is bringing on an energy of a little bit more happiness. I do feel like some of you are in this like content energy where you kind of don't want to be content anymore. You want things to go move along further. You're wanting things to get to the next step. But I feel like some of this is only going to happen if you're bold and make the first move. Now, some of you, I feel like this is going to resonate more with you than what I just said, but I feel like some of you, you're waiting for that first move to happen. It's not you that's meant to make that first move. Now, if that's going to resonate with you, you're going to know, because it's something that you've been getting messages about in the first place. Either way it goes, the Two of Stars tells me that this is your time to shine, okay? I feel like there's maybe a calling, a purpose, maybe even involving a partnership or somebody else that you need to work with, that Spirit is saying, you know, it's time for you and this other person to make it. Okay, I feel like there may be a little bit of faking it till you make it. However, I'm feeling like this is the time to make it. And what Spirit means by that is taking something that is very new and creating something big out of it. So this could be the relationship new and turning something big out of it. You know, maybe this is a soulmate connection, a twin flame connection, or what have you. It doesn't matter. Maybe this is referring to a connection with family members, and maybe they are now in this energy of non-judgmental energy, and they're seeing you shine your light and love, and maybe they're showing a lot of support for you. Either way it goes, they're telling me one more card. Either way it goes, I do feel like there's been a pretty big shift in energy, but the shift is coming from a lot of turmoil, a lot of unhappiness, and not a lot of just being content, to energy of happiness, joy, and no longer having to be content, but becoming fulfilled, feeling like something is fulfilling you. Now, we do have the Eight of Stars, which tells me that there's going to be a surge in energy. Now, this could feel like fluctuating energy for some of you. You may have already been going through this back and forth or fluctuating energy. However, what Spirit is saying is this fluctuating energy is going to become more of a constant energy. So if you've been going through this back and forth energy with a situation with somebody, or you know, a family member or what have you, Spirit is saying it's going to go more to something constant, or more to something that's more available. So maybe this energy hasn't been available for you, or maybe you haven't been available for it, but Spirit's saying this energy is now going to be available for you. And I just feel like a lot of obstacles have gotten out of the way. This kind of does feel like a love reading, so some of you may be resonating with it that way. However, it doesn't have to be. This just could be talking about a connection with a relationship, or connection with Spirit even. Higher self. But either way it goes, I do feel like there's a pretty big shift that's happening. I feel like some of you have been waiting quite a long time on this shift to happen. You've been tired of this back and forth energy, and now it's time to start to see flow and start to see things moving in a different direction. Yes, yes, yes. Which cards do I go to, please? Which ones? I see two different decks. These. Thank you. 721, guys. Look that up on Sacred Scribes. That's the second time that numbers came out this week, so it's probably a pretty significant number if you're somebody who watches my readings in the first place. What other messages do you have? Am I supposed to take all of these? Read these together. Okay. So we have two cards that came out together, which is Solo Magic and Gratitude. I kind of feel like there's an energy that you've been doing a lot together, or okay, let me back up. They're saying you've been doing a lot alone. There's been a lot of time of solitude. There's been a lot of time of growth, of challenges that have to do with your soul. And what Spirit is saying is now is the time to just give all the gratitude that you can. Every time you have a manifestation come your way, give thanks, give praise, you know, share the miracle with other people so that people can see like manifestation is a real thing. You know, prayer is a real thing. When I pray and when I set intentions and when I act as if, speak as if, visualize as if, those things come to me. So this is about showing others that what they do in solitude can have a big effect on their life in a positive way. However, it doesn't always have to be positive, but I do feel like this is referring to you sharing how you've got to where you are, and sharing, you know, that positive information in a form of, you know, let me share with you my blessings. Let me share with you the miracles that's been happening in my life, and just giving a lot of thanks for what it is. I do feel like this is a time of people seeing your faith, your trust, your hope, and just knowing like the more that you talk about your faith and hope and things, the more that they see the changes are happening in your life. So it's like they're wanting what you have. I do feel like many of you are in a state of finding they're saying you have found an independent type of energy, and now that you found this independence, it's time for maybe moving into an energy of allowing others into your life. This could be friends, family members, lovers, co-workers, Spirit. It doesn't really matter, but Spirit's saying like, let others into your life now. You've worked hard on financial security. You worked hard on becoming independent. You worked hard on your emotions and getting your physical life together. So now it's time for you to enjoy love. Okay. Again, it doesn't have to be romantic love, but I do feel like for the majority of you, Spirit's saying like, Something's transforming in this romance area of your life. And if you're not yet seeing it, you will be seeing it. This is a time of celebration is what I'm feeling with this card. There's a lot of things worth celebrating. I feel like first and foremost, there's a lot of manifestations happening. So a lot of blessings, a lot of miracles coming to you, which is a lot to be grateful for, a lot to be happy about. And what Spirit is saying, the more that you celebrate, give that praise, maybe even singing and dancing as you're happy about these things that are transforming in your life, you're going to start to see that even more transforms in your life, even more is given to you. And I'm just feeling like this very abundant type of energy right now. Yes, 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 they're saying. Which cards do I go to? Thank you. What other messages do you have for us, please, for the next few days? For all those... Am I supposed to take both of these? Okay, so we do have the protection card, which tells me that there's areas of your life right now where you may feel a little bit scared about going in that direction. You may just feel like something in the past is making you kind of feel like, if I go this way, it's going to happen the same way that it did in the past. But Spirit's saying, like, please quit feeding into what has happened in the past. These are things that you worked really hard on clearing, on letting go of, on releasing. And what Spirit is saying is, you don't have to worry about what's going to happen from here on out. It's up to you to just have faith and trust in the process of how it's happening and things of that sort. I do feel like there's a leadership role that some of you may be engaging in. I feel like even part of this is referring to being a leader for those people that are around you, the ones that are now supporting you, the ones that now see how much you've changed and everything like that. Now, we do have the affair, which is talking about a love affair. This could be with a new partner. It could be with somebody existing. But this is talking about taking something to another level. For some of you, this is referring to an engagement or becoming in a committed, stable connection. For some of you, yes, yes, yes. I do feel like there's also, for some of you, are going to resonate that this is the key to your success. And I'm not saying that having a partner or having a love connection is a key to your success. But what I'm feeling is there is something about a partnership that is going to bring in a lot more success than if you was alone. So this could be in business, this could be success in love, this could be success in anything, but I'm feeling partnerships are a really big deal right now. They are telling me to read the bottom, which is resistance. So there may be a little bit resistance from one or both parties involved, or maybe some of you have more than one party involved, but the resistance is coming because of ego. Something happening in the past that's made them take a look at things, and Spirit's really trying to get either you or the other person involved out of this energy and into this energy of trusting, realizing that they're protected or they wouldn't be pushed in this direction in the first place. So that's what some of you are going through at this time. Which cards do I go to, please? Thank you. Give me just a second. My dog's scratching. What other messages do you have for us, please, for the next few days? For all those who are already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please. So, one of the things that you can expect is a pretty big shift in the way that you're feeling energy. So, they're reminding me of how I've been feeling the last couple days, just a little bit grouchy, a little on edge. Woke up feeling, like there was some major energy shift that made me have to take a look at a lot of things that I've already taken a look at. And it's just like, a lot of these energies are making me feel unfulfilled. However, I feel like what Spirit is trying to show me here is that this has to, it's almost like something has to resurface so that the process is completely finished, or either it's finalized, or I don't know, something of that sort. But I just get a feeling like there has to be this last moment of pause, introspection, gaining different perspectives, and really putting something forward in motion is what I'm hearing. Putting something forward in motion. But the Spirit Dancer is talking about freedom. This is a place of feeling free to be you, a place of things coming together. I'm also feeling like just feeling free, light and floaty. I'm getting like just a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, a lot of feeling freedom, a lot of just peace, okay? Just peace of mind. And I feel like that's what many of you are feeling as well. So Depend on others to help you to get to your next level. Allow others to be partners with you, to become a part of a project, maybe even. So this love connection that I'm talking about for some of you could be in business. You know, this could be support from somebody who is unconditional loving and has your back no matter what, even if you're not in a romantic relationship. But this is saying that, you know, a lot of your peace of mind is going to come from the perspective of other friends that's going to help you to get to your next step, or either to move forward in a situation. There's a lot of darkness, things coming out of the shadows and into the light. I feel like that's what I've been going through the last couple of days. And I kind of getting this sense of, you know, it's going to be very short-lived, because I feel a lot better today. So some of you are probably in the midst of just from one day to the next feeling a completely different shift. But what's happening is the light is superseding the darkness, and, you know, truth has been revealed. And I feel like this is not the first time truth has been revealed in a certain situation or what have you, but Spirit is like, you know, now you get it. Now it's kind of sank in, or, you know, it's at its finishing stages, so you can trust it. And to Om the Poet tells me that whatever this situation is that it's talking about, this is what your heart desires for you, your physical human, to go through. So this is a pretty big deal. This is you becoming in alignment with a person, a partnership, a love of your life, a soulmate, a twin flame, or something of that sort that is going to move you to the next level. And I feel like it's going to bring a lot of happiness. So I am unstoppable. I am powerful. It is safe for me to be powerful. I will not misuse it. I am source energy. I will embrace my magical gifts. I am unconditional love. I am super aware and hypersensitive. I see things as they truly are. My perceptions are changing. I am evolving. I am awakening to oneness. I can hear the language of the plant and tree beings. The universe speaks to me in multiple ways. I am the creator. The creator is me. Guys, I am going live tonight on Healings, Readings, Empowerment, and More. That is a Facebook group. So if you want a reading, I am not doing free readings tonight. It's only paid readings, but it's 4 cards for $5 or 9 for $15. That's a really good price. So please come and check that out. You have to be a member for me to be able to see your comments. So if you're not a member, ask to be one way before 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, or you will not be able to get a reading tonight. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. The universe has my back. I was told to read the bottom as well. I am unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. I hope that you guys got something out of this reading. Please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, letting me know down in the comments if this reading resonates with you. I hope that you guys have a wonderful evening. Much love to you. Bye.